இப்போது புதிய அறிமுகம் அச்சி ஹோட்டல் சாம்பார் 50 கிராம் ரூபாய் 20 மட்டுமே.
Pradhan Mantri Internship Scheme to guarantee post-internship job placements or further career opportunities.
And this scheme, internship, is meant for people who till then couldn't find an opportunity because either they are not skilled enough or they are not trained enough, and therefore the intent of the program itself is not to provide job but to provide an exposure, and through the internship
சுவைத்தவர் நெஞ்சுமெல்லாம் சமைத்தவர் நிலைத்திட எங்கேயும் ஸ்ட்ராங் கட்டு பெருங்காயம்.
Whether it is true that despite setting a target of 1,25,000 internships, only 10,000 internships have been provided under the PM internship scheme.
Potential candidates were asked to apply, and from then on they are provided the opportunity to choose nearly in 743 districts. We placed young people to be in the various positions. To request all members of parliament in this August House, I'll request members of parliament to actively encourage in your respective states and constituencies.
Exclusive அரசியல் அப்டேட்களை தெரிந்து கொள்ள மின்னம்பலம் சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்க.
Many government skill development programs focus only on training but fail to ensure employment. What concrete measures is the government taking under Pradhan Mantri Internship Scheme to guarantee post-internship job placements or further career opportunities?
Sir, internship, as different from employment, is to give the youth who till now have not found an opportunity, or because of their lack of having enough exposure and skill sets, the government wanted to give them the opportunity to get the internship or the exposure in the top 500 companies, and through that, with the exposure and with the internship having been completed, they'll be better placed to seek jobs. So in the budget of July 2024, when we came up with 5 different kinds of approaches, one to provide jobs, another to provide the contribution from the center to make sure that employers who are already with some kind of number of employees can bring in additional employees, where the center would give them the support, both for the employee and for the employers. In those 5, one is such a program which provides for internship. And this scheme, internship, is meant for people who till then couldn't find an opportunity because either they are not skilled enough or they are not trained enough, and therefore the intent of the program itself is not to provide job but to provide an exposure, and through the internship some kind of a awareness of what is there in the market for which they have to be trained. So the intent itself was only to provide exposure and some kind of a skilling within, in a very loose sense, skilling within the organizations. So it was part of the government's attempt to provide jobs, at the same time provide for those who are still not ready for the market, that kind of a readiness to be provided. So that was the intent of the scheme.
Thank you. Second supplementary, Mahuaji.
With a history of, in regions with the history of human trafficking and gender-based vulnerabilities, what specific safeguards are being implemented to ensure the safety and security of female interns under Pradhan Mantri Internship Scheme, and will there be any special provisions or reserved slots to encourage higher participation of women in this scheme?
Thank you.
Sir, I'll take this opportunity to say both at the selection or the shortlisting by the government through the website, and also through the organizers themselves picking up the shortlisted candidates. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, OBCs are being, as per the constitutional requirement, being given their due place. We are actively also encouraging women over and above these 3 categories to apply and to have, with a general sense of consideration, to locate them in an opportunity which is being provided by the companies within their districts, so that they don't need to travel too far, or making sure that if within the district is not available, we are providing them within their state, a different district maybe, and women have found it very useful. In fact, we have put it out through our handles, the experiences of young girls who have come up and taken these opportunities to say what this opportunity is giving them. And almost on a daily basis, we are putting out video small clips of interns who have benefited, particularly girls, because that can encourage other women to come forward and take the opportunity.
Thank you. Third supplementary, Mania Mausam B. Noorji.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would like to request the Honorable Minister to please state whether it is true that despite setting a target of 1,25,000 internships, only 10,000 internships have been provided under the PM internship scheme. If yes, please state why less than 10% of the targeted internships have been provided, and what does the government plan to do to fix this? Thank you, sir.
One, or the pilot project which commenced last year, had industry offer 1.27 lakh positions, and all of those positions, meaning opportunities. Then potential candidates were asked to apply, and from then on, they are provided the opportunity to choose where within that district. Just as I 1 minute ago explained, that if the opportunity is available within the district and if they prefer to be there, they take it, or else they move to some other district where they want to go. So in the process of taking the final offer, not giving the final offer, taking by the candidate the final offer, time lapses and the opportunities and offers are there, so they are moving. And also, gradually, there are companies who are giving them some bit more extra. Some are providing lunch when they are there, some are providing them accommodation if they come from a different, although that is not from a different district, although that is not part of the tailored scheme. Companies themselves have come forward. So when the candidates get to know, they also want to change or move to a company which is giving them within their district some better offer. So in this process, there is an evolving side of the story where the offers remain and the students or the candidates who've come forward are also trying to find their choice, whichever is suitable. Even as this is happening about the first pilot, which started last year, the second pilot has commenced from January. Similarly, nearly 80 more companies have come with more offers. I'm glad to say, from among all the districts in the country, nearly in 743 districts, we've placed young people to be in the various positions. So it's an evolving situation, and I'm glad within the first 4 months after announcing the July budget, we have this kind of a response.
Thank you. Mania Rajni Patel ji.
सर धन्यवाद। आपके माध्यम से मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ मंत्री जी को कि पीएमआई स्कीम जो है, जो 2024-25 में 1 करोड़ युवाओं को अवसर देने का इनका इरादा है, जिसमें 500 कंपनियां उन्हें साझेदारी करेगी, 1.67% उनका सिर्फ रेशियो अभी जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया तो ओनली 1.67% लोगों ने उनको एक्सेप्ट किया है। तो किस तरह से इस स्कीम को टारगेट को प्राप्त करने के लिए सरकार कोशिश करेगी? और मुझे पूछना है कि मैडम 5,000 रुपये जो है वो बहुत ही कम राशि है।
एक ही ये सजेशन है, एक क्वेश्चन काफी है। प्लीज।
Chairman sir, I would like to first of all say 5,000 rupiah is for an intern to start with, where the government is giving 4,500 and 500 from the company side. If it has come, we'll have to get the inputs and see what to do. But at the moment, the cabinet approved thing is only this much. I mean, as was presented in the budget of July 24. That is one thing, sir. As regards honourable members' first question, there is a lot of awareness campaign that we are holding. Government is spending a lot of time to ensure that more young people get to know about it. That is why speaking to the candidates who have taken the offer to come back and also put their video out of saying what their experience has been, so that more people can come. In fact, I'll take this opportunity, Chairman sir, Deputy Chairman sir, to request all members of Parliament in this August House, I'll request members of Parliament to actively encourage in your respective states and constituencies youth who want to benefit from this. We will be happy, more than happy to have them on board and take them through the scheme and its benefits, and let them have the choice as to what they want to do, which company they want to go, which district. Although, of course, beyond 3 selections, we would not entertain a candidate to say, no, I don't want first, I don't want second, I don't want third, but I can go on doing. 3 offers we give. They can choose from that. So I request all members through you, sir, that if they want to tell youth in their areas, we'll be happy to take them on board through a transparent process in the website.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Mani Sri Sujit Kumar.
This is an excellent scheme, and the benefits of this scheme should also accrue to our youth living in small towns and rural areas. Ma'am FM just mentioned that the government is doing a lot to disseminate the scheme. I would like to know through you from her, sir, what are the facilities being offered to ensure that youth from rural areas are able to take benefit of this scheme, and how does she foresee making this scheme more popular in tribal areas of our country?
Thank you. Honorable Minister.
Sir, the kind of, I don't want to say it, facility, what the scheme entails is, first we spread the information, then we put out the list of offers which are there. Then the companies which come forward, we also sort of request them if they can offer more than the money which we are giving. The money that the government is giving is 4,500 rupees per month for 12 months. And the companies from their side give 500 rupees to this 4,500 and make it a 5,000 rupees for each month for 12 months. And once the young person joins this offer in some company, either within their district or within their state, a one-time amount of 6,000 rupees is given to the young man or young woman so that they can bear with their first initial expenditure. So beyond this, companies have come forward to give lunch, as I said, or sometimes accommodation, and also sometimes within the organization have a mentor who is going to tell them about how to go about it, what is it that the company does, what are the other things which the area in which he's working, beyond that area, what are the company's activities like. So the mentorship is available in some companies and so on. So these are the initial offerings which we made, for which there is response. And on the specific question of how are we spreading it in tribal areas, the awareness campaigns that we hold are in all languages of India. They are through radio, television, or through paper advertisements. We are also doing a lot of social media campaign, but I still would request all members of Parliament to please avail the scheme for people who are in your state or in your constituency.
Thank you, Honorable.
இப்போது புதிய அறிமுகம் ஆச்சி ஹோட்டல் சாம்பார் 50 கிராம் ரூபாய் 20 மட்டுமே.
சுவைத்தவர் நெஞ்சுமெல்லாம் சமைத்தவர் நிலைத்திட எங்கேயும் ஸ்ட்ராங் கட்டு பெருங்காயம்.
மின்னம்பலம்.com தமிழின் முதல் மொபைல் பத்திரிகை.